It's Monday, the 15th of September, 2025. My name's Tristan, it's my channel, Midnight Fish, and this is a you versus them reading. It's for anybody in your life, really, that matters, I guess. Could be love, could be romance, friendship. Maybe you've got a crush on someone, or a family member you're arguing with. Could be anyone. Could be anyone. We'll see what the reading tells us. I'll start the reading off with card from my mum's deck. See what the vibe is today. Oh, card number 3. A ship with gold sails straight into view. Lined in its hold are fortunes for you. If you should travel with a special friend, memories unravel for years upon end. Oh, and behind that, a little heart. Looks like it's romantic. Maybe going on a trip with someone. Ship's coming in. What are the other readings on it? Excuse me for 1 second. Traveling, good opportunities coming, arising, overseas connection, exploration and change, but also a bit of a romantic vibe from the poem. So I wouldn't be surprised if a you versus them came out romantic. They tend to. And get a couple cards from the Lost Oracle, and see what we got going on. Okay, and that one. Bounty of happiness. This one again. The gift. This gift is for you. You're getting a gift. Something good coming your way. Some sort of key. And the Green Man. It's time to grow. Oh, I love the Green Man. Great legend. I'm almost tempted to read the meanings, but they're not very poetic in that book. It's time to grow. Maybe you've been dormant for a while. Perhaps it's a bit, obviously not to do with the seasons. We're going into autumn. But it's some sort of gift, and maybe you'll grow it. Oh, there's a maggot on my table that's come out of the acorns. Hey, little dude. I wonder what kind of creature he is. Sorry. I'm just going to have to sort this dude out. Just going to chuck him out the window, because he's not really welcome in here. I don't want strange creatures. I could pause the video, but I'm not that technical. Bye. Little visitor. It's time to grow, huh? Yeah, you can see the little hole he came out of. That's interesting. Even an acorn has a little place in the world, isn't it? And there's another one. Gosh, is there another one walking around my room somewhere? If there is, he's been eaten by the Hoover by now. Anyway, don't know what that was. If anyone does, put it in the comments. Let's start the reading off with the Witch's deck. Yeah, that was my gift. A little worm on my table. What we got? 10 of Cups. Yes, definitely something romantic. And the gift is for you. 10 Cups coming your way, maybe? After a tower. Okay. There's always something shaking down, isn't there? Okay. The deck gets a bit sticky. It's the glossiness. Let's see what we got. 7 of Wands and a Page of Swords. Some sort of truth or watching. Or you've seen some sort of truth about your own shadow side. And you're maintaining your position. Maybe there's some sort of 7 Wands, which is a bit of a battle as well. Overarching 7 Wands. All right, you've come up as the King of Pentacles. Very nice. Who doesn't like a King of Pentacles? And in your opposition is the 3 of Pentacles, your challenge. They've come up as the 7 of Cups. Oh, it's like a spinning, one of those, they have in casinos, the ones you pull the arm on. I don't know what they're called, the coin ones. Yeah, and the Star is their challenge. And between you is the Ace of Cups. Now that's lovely. It's definitely romantic. Somebody you're either seeing or married to or dating or just starting out with. Could be anything. You're very stable. King of Pentacles. Looks like you got everything in your life sorted. Ready, perhaps? They've come up as a Seven of Cups, which is illusion and fantasy, like a wizard. Does it look like they're a wizard sometimes, or that they can... Or you can't pin them down. They're not showing their true self, perhaps? Could be. We'll see what the cards tell us. Your blocks are Three of Pentacles. This could be maybe you've got too much work going on, or you're not doing things yet. It's all planning. And then the Star's theirs, which is a dream. Some sort of fulfillment or wish. Who knows what that is. But Ace of Cups between you is a lot of love. So I'll start with you, King of Pentacles. I love it when a love card comes in the middle because it's like, cool. At least you got something to work from, you know. Both swim in the cup. The lovers, yeah, okay. So I know it's a love connection. You don't have to tell me twice. What's the King of Pentacles? The Moon. Okay, wow. And the Four of Cups. And the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. Something emotional that you're not showing, this King of Pentacles. He does a good job of hiding these things, which is like a dissatisfaction with life, or not being able to see when somebody likes you, or the girl sitting alone at the party, who's also quite fiery-tongued, very logical, quite busy. So you look very stable though, but maybe you keep these insecurities to yourself. You got a lot of good intuition. Good intuition. Six of Cups and the Hanged Man. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was just a thing that was leaning against my bed. It's fallen down. It's a bit of an odd reading today. I've got ghosts in the room. There's a pigeon outside. This King of Pentacles looks very contemplative. He's looking at his pentacle. And it looks like at the moment you're very stable, abundant, mature. You've got your life pretty much organized exactly how you want it. Your money's working, job's going well. I mean, the King of Pentacles is just a total stable kind of figure. But he seems to be, or she seems to be in you seem to be in contemplation a lot about the past. Gaining new perspectives about that past. Yeah, this might be the past you've had with them. Maybe that's why they're coming up as the Seven Cups, because you're not quite sure how you see them yet, because you haven't settled on your exploration into the past. Using your intuition, your intellect, and also this energy of, I don't know what this Four of Cups is, not wanting to emotionally share, keeping emotions hidden. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to look into your challenge. Okay, deck, what are you giving me? 10 Pentacles, yes. King of Pentacles has 10 Pentacles, we all know. So 10 Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is like collaboration and hard work. But he's alone in this card. He just has a cat. Maybe you're working too much, or you have too much work on. Or I don't know if it's connected to the feeling here. It might be too much time spent thinking about the past. Or you're not transmuting the thoughts you're having into something creative, or... Yes. Okay, so we got 5 Pentacles. We've got 6 Swords and King of Swords at the bottom here. So King of Swords is like this creative drive to make something happen and move past stormy waters, whatever happened in the past. But there's some sort of block in transmuting it, maybe. Yeah, look, 9 of Wands, a block to the Page of Swords, to the truth. Defensive about the truth. Is this, you need to take your guards down in order to find the truth? yeah, there's some sort of block to do with the truth, and it's stopping you from transmuting the things that you're finding out for yourself from the past by thinking about it or reviewing events. You know, people misinterpret people sometimes. So, yeah, but it's created a block. Because even though you're very stable as a King of Pentacles, there's a block here to do with the truth. Because we had the Page of Swords underneath as well. And something to do with the past. Thinking about something that happened in the past and the truth of that situation. But there's some sort of block. It could be emotional. Just an emotional block. Maybe you have to finish reviewing, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I think, yeah. Because he's reading, he's got a book here, and it's all dark. Out here, this one, the Page of Swords, it's in the light. She can see exactly what's going on. You got to get past some sort of block. And it's to do with pain. Because 9 wands is like, you know, you've gone through a battle, but now your defenses are up, and you're not, no one's coming in there unless they're allowed to, including parts of yourself in a way. We can block parts of ourselves off because they might be damaging to the more sensitive sides of ourselves. I don't even know people realize they do that. Anyway. 7 of Cups. I think I've been mumbling a bit this morning. My voice is a bit tired. Don't know how people who present and speak, they probably don't smoke. I guess. But how do you keep your voice strong? Do you do voice practices? I don't think I talk this much normally. So are they illusioning you? Are they pretending to be something they're not? It's come up, but it's not in a challenged position. So it's like they're just hard to pin down, perhaps. Are they hard to pin down? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. That's the feeling I got. Yeah, an Empress. An Empress sandwich. We've got the 7 of Cups, the Empress, and then the 7 of Cups. In all this illusion of who they pretend to be, or what they present as, or the way they switch, maybe, they're always looking for liberation and towers. This person's nuts. There's a lot of love there. But I could see maybe why you would need new perspectives on them if they can't be pinned down. It's definitely some sort of birthing that they go through. Maybe when towers happen, they look for their liberation and then simply birth a new version of themselves. So an Empress, which is very attractive. An Ace of Pentacles and a Magician. Gosh. Okay. Yeah, they manifest new things in their life a lot. And it's by being flexible in who they are. Wow. Okay. How strange that the Star is in their challenge. If they're so good at manifesting, why can't they get the Star? Is the Star you? Is it because you're having to look at the past differently? Did you guys have an argument? I don't know. So what's the Star? They're trying to manifest something, but they can't. Eight stars. Okay. Have they run out of patience? They've been working very hard. The Emperor and the Devil. Wow. Very hard, but patiently. Or are these things they're lacking to do this? Temperance. 4 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Holding back love. In order to manifest things, we have to generate a feeling within ourselves, like an emotional response. Energy and motion. If you block that somehow, you block your manifestations. So there's a whole Queen of Cups wanting to push this manifestation into reality, but it's being blocked by something in the physical realm. Four of Pentacles, holding back from themselves or from the situation. Holding back from themselves or the situation. Something that's required angel energy. There's a Temperance, balancing light and dark in themselves, perhaps. Yeah, the Emperor and then the Devil. It's quite a fine line between those two characters, I find. Yeah. At one point is that guy, that guy. It's like, it's, you know, they're very similar in my eyes, in character. Only, obviously, the Devil's all the darkest sides. The Emperor just wants to be master of his domain, his or her domain, manifest what they want. They've had to try and balance those light and dark energies. It's taken a lot of work, and it's made them Four of Swords, very tired. But yeah, something's blocking. I can't tell what it is. Perhaps it's, yeah, the block is the block. Maybe it's because you're not, you guys aren't together. Doesn't look like you're together. But there is love in the situation. Maybe if I go into the Seven Swords, Seven Wands there later will tell me. Okay, Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups between you? Nice love. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. The Wheel and the World and the Moon and the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands and Strength. Wow, there's a whole little story there. So, yeah. That even in this big old world where the wheel turns in such a crazy way and everything's hidden and confusing, that you can still find something that can, an Ace of Cups for you and you, whoever you two are. You can still find love in a crazy world. That's the impression I get. Sets you free. Yeah. Three Pentacles there again, working together on new ideas perhaps, or whatever people want to do in their lives. Some people want to buy a cabin in the woods, or, you know, get a little flat in the city, whatever it is. People's got different dreams. So the Ace of Cups is the Four of Wands and the Hermit. A safe place to be yourself. A healthy balance between celebration and outward manifestations, as well as internal, being able to just be yourself in a relationship, which is nice. The Hermit come up here, Four of Wands and the Hermit. That's a nice energy. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hope that made sense, guys. Whoever you are, hope you work it out. See what the Seven Wands is. What's the battle? Maintaining higher ground. Just about at the finish line, perhaps. Keeping your composure. Could be all sorts of things. Maybe it's what's made you. Three Pentacles, Nine Wands. Queen of Swords. There's been a lot of communication. So whatever's this Seven Wands is going on, people talking at you a lot or talking to them a lot of communication, very pointed, sharp, very logical. Doesn't have to be mean. There's no emotions really, but it's about a commitment. Okay, with an Empress. Page of Cups there. With the Empress, who's them, so maybe you're talking about them to your friends, family. Seven Swords and Two of Cups. Communication about deception involving this union. Maybe it was whatever you're looking on at the past. Six Cups. So you've got Seven Swords, Two of Cups qualifying, Seven of Wands. The Queen of Swords at the bottom and the Eight of Wands underneath. Yeah, lots of communication between you and maybe them, but also other people about, it seems a bit deceptive. You've got Seven of Swords, there's some trickery, maybe lies that were told in the past. Did they lie to you? Maybe you lied to them, who knows? Or people lied to you about them. anything. I guess Seven of Swords is all sorts of, yeah. But yeah, it's to do with this connection. Huh. Okay. I'm going to do 3 cards and a bulk card for what should the viewer do. And then I'm going to go to work. The sun's come out today, which is nice. If it stays off for a few days, it'll be a good time to go mushroom picking. Yeah. Right. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about that. The High Priest. The commitment. 9 Wands and the Lovers. Being defensive. A lot of defensive energies here. 7 Pentacles. 9 Pentacles. 4 of Cups. You got the 4 Cups, which was in your energy. But the 4 Pentacles was in theirs. Are you both fiercely independent? You don't want to give up your independence, or it's telling you not to. Pick the right time. So you've got 7 Pentacles, 9 Pentacles, and 4 Cups. Yeah. I'm a bit stumped. It's almost like it's saying to keep doing what you're doing. How does that get you past the block? So to get past your block, 4 of Cups, this not sharing, this emotional... Okay, so if you're scared to show emotional things with somebody, you just have to make the decision. This is what I do. If I have to do something that might be emotionally challenging for myself, whether I have to say something to somebody or whatever it is, I sit down and think about the whole list of complications that might arise, and I accept each one. I accept it. And then make the decision that when's the right time to do that thing and move forward independently doing it. I don't know how to explain that. It's like, sometimes in life I've said things that I want to go back and maybe take back, but most of the time if I say something it's because I've decided that I'm happy with whatever results might arise from saying something. So you have to share, and you have to be this 9 Pentacles energy. Remember your own abundance and your own beauty, your own value. And then you can make the decision to, what you've invested already, you might have to sacrifice if you don't get the results you want. That's life in general. You have that in relationships, in business, in families. It's just the way it goes. It's the only way to maintain independence in life is to accept that what you invest, you might lose. And that's how it is with most people. Yeah. It's funny when people say, well, I've been in marriage for 10, 20 years, what's the point of leaving now? Or, everyone's different, but if you're on the wrong train, isn't it that Japanese saying to get off at the next stop instead of going all the way to the end? You have to share at some point. And you can do that by remembering your own independence and that you might lose what you've invested. Yeah. And that feeling can cause a 4 of Pentacles. So that might be why they're like that. This might be good advice for them as well, which is maybe why the 4 of Pentacles has come up. Because if you never invest in something because you've been through this experience where you've lost what you've invested, every time you've opened up emotionally or revealed something, then you're just going to be like this guy for the rest of your life, male, female, somebody who doesn't want to share, who holds back their manifestations because of fear, who chokes their love because of fear. You don't want to choke your love. Yeah. Should I do one more? I don't know if I'm getting on with this magical oracle deck. It gives me a lot of the same cards a lot of the time. I'm like, really? I've got so many tarot cards. It's really bad. I don't have 100 yet, but I can imagine if I carry on, by the time I'm 80, I'll have like thousands. I wouldn't be able to do a reading with each one every day. Try and be picky about the ones I like. Yeah, I imagine some tarot readers maybe only have one or two, but there's a consumerist society we're in. I quite like the medium, and I like the fact that different pictures give you different feelings. I mean, there it is again. Okay, this card came up yesterday. Flipping heck, and that's the one I chose, right? Black cat energy again, lucky. Beware of time wasters. Yeah, I guess that's the whole Seven of Pentacles thing, is that somebody might be wasting your time. You never know. Somebody might be wasting your time. How would you know as well? Especially if this person seems like they're flipping between a different cup of themselves every day. Like, today I'm this person, today I'm that person. It seems like that's how they use their magic to manifest, though. To be loose in their identity, perhaps, or to remember their higher self. But there's some block for them. That doesn't seem like it would be usual. There's a block here. It's to do with sharing. Beware time wasters. What you allow is what will continue. Yeah, I mean, that's Nine of Pentacles lady. She doesn't allow shit to keep continuing to happen. She wouldn't be in Nine Pentacles if she let nonsense continuously occur. You know, she's standing in front of this gate like hot as fuck. She got all her money. She got this cool garden, little courtyard with a bird. She's into falconry. I mean, she ain't gonna let any time wasters come in there and continue to waste her time. She's gonna make a decision about herself and remember to value herself. And energetic blocks are clearing. So maybe these blocks will start clearing, I don't know. And nobody owes you nothing or anything in this case. And that's always the thing to remember when you have to make decisions about relationships, any relationships in life, that nobody does actually owe you anything. They might owe you politeness. And that's not an owing, that's just a nice way of being. Of course, we all make mistakes, and sometimes we say things that might be perceived as impolite, or maybe the person didn't think about it before they opened their big fat mouth. And that's why we should always be forgiving. Yeah. Anyway, that's the reading, guys. Hope you had a good day already so far. I mean, I haven't started mine at work yet, so we'll see. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a good time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed yourself, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye.